Rachael, and I am the Business Office Director of Vitalia of Strongsville. I've recently received dose 1 of the Pfizer vaccine, and my reason for choosing to get vaccinated is to regain a little bit of control over what's been a pretty crazy last year, living through this pandemic. I've been missing a lot of things over the last year. Being able to see my friends on a regular basis, not just on FaceTime, but face-to-face. Being able to have large family gatherings for holidays and birthdays. Being able to go to the movie theaters or to travel. Having the residents into our community to engage with them in our events and activities, making those moments more special and more meaningful. I've been very consumed by fear of day-to-day activities, going to the grocery store, getting gas, who am I coming into contact with? Where have I been? Who have I seen? Just constantly worried about not necessarily if I'm exposed to COVID myself, but if I am exposed, who am I bringing that around? Am I going to bring it around the residents? Am I going to bring it around a family member? And God forbid that I were to expose someone else. So taking this vaccine for me was one small step back towards a normal life of, hopefully being able to see people face to face again and having more of those meaningful moments with the people that I care about, and being able to see them and not be thinking about, worried about where have I been, who have I seen, is this dangerous, and just being able to enjoy those personal moments. My experience when I got the vaccine, I did have some mild symptoms, nothing that was truly bothersome or that impeded on my day at all, but just a few symptoms. I did go into it that morning. I made sure to eat well and hydrate, so I was prepared to get the vaccine and not feel completely crummy afterwards. I am someone who does not like needles, so I did ask the technician if he could just keep me talking during the process, keep me distracted, so that I wouldn't feel the slight pinch that he warned me was coming, and he was more than willing to accommodate that. Afterwards, there was a short wait period, just a precautionary observation period that during which I didn't feel any symptoms at all. That night, I did feel pretty fatigued. I did go to bed early and I slept for longer than normal. I was pretty hungry that night, I would say a little more than normal, and a little more than normal the next morning as well. I would say that I was a little more cold the next morning, but I am someone who generally does run on the cold side, so I just made sure to layer up that day. And I also did have a slight headache, but I am someone who has chronic migraine, and so the headache was a very small one. I don't know that that was necessarily a result of the vaccine, or maybe it was just a result of the weather, change in atmospheric pressure, could be a result of my chronic migraine, but it wasn't a bothersome migraine or headache at all. And other than that, I had a sore arm the day after getting the vaccine, but no more sore than if I were to get the flu shot. And I just made sure to stay off that arm for the day. And I did get it in my dominant arm in order to kind of make sure I was working it out. And I would say by 48 hours after having gotten the vaccine, all of those symptoms went away completely and I was back to normal. I would definitely encourage anyone who's thinking about getting the vaccine, certainly ask questions if you have them. But I had a good experience myself, and I am looking forward to getting dose number 2.